What is up, guys? Got another recap here, coming to you from a random matchup we had with Wiz on Her Face, and it was a very good war. It's kind of strange, though. If you look at the map, you'll notice that there aren't any Town Hall 11s, and these are fairly low Town Hall 10s up at the top. And the reason why is because we actually had a mixed scrim in the FPC with a bunch of Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11s that I and our other higher people in our clan are in right now. And because of that, we matched Wiz on Her Face. One Hive matched War 101 from a Moral Clashing family, which wasn't related to that. And there was another matchup too. I think One Hive Prime or One Hive Genesis or somebody. I forget, but still, you know, kind of funny though. So this was very much like an older style war where we had 4 Town Hall 10s, right? And they had 3 Town Hall 10s and 3 9.5s. So they sort of had the advantage at the Town Hall 9 level, and then we had the advantage at the Town Hall 10, which really helped us out because we were able to get 1 Town Hall 10 triple, and that really secured the win because they would have had to get 2 with less Town Hall 10s. So that really was what it came down to. As you see, they didn't clear our Town Hall 9s, even with a couple dips. But at that point, they were, kind of going for the triples at the top anyway, because that was the only way they could have won. So, it was definitely an interesting war though at the end. By the way, I will. So about the FPC scrim, we actually didn't match, which is really frustrating because we were nearly identical weights and we both had a 0 war win streak. But because of that, we matched some super scrubby Rush clan, and I will be bringing you a recap of that. So poor guys, just some scrubby clan that happened to go up against half of the best fair play Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11s in the game. So poor guys. Anyway, go ahead and starting the recap, we'll start off with this Town Hall 10 triple by Teaa. Another thing about this one, it was actually the first hit of the war, right when it started, by Hockey, and he did a 99% 2-star on it. Poor guy just left this spell factory up in the top, and that was, his wizard needed 1 shot to get it. Very unfortunate. But as you see, Mr. T is going to come in here. What I really like about this attack, it's essentially an open queen walk GoVaHo, because he sent his queen around to walk like that. But as you see, there's not a single healer on her. She's only going to be facing the cannon and that archer tower, so he just doesn't even worry about the healers, which is really crazy. So yeah, he gets that freeze, the rage, and the jump and the core right there, and gets the heal for the back end. And once they're through the infernos, they're going to stay in that heal for quite a bit, so they're pretty much full health. Going to send in his hogs. He has CC hogs and 4 of his own right there. Does have 1 Valk in the pocket. I'm not sure if he did that on purpose or if he just accidentally didn't drop it. You have to leave your finger on so long, sometimes that happens. But he goes ahead and drops in the backside for tanking, and maybe that helps out anyway because it's going to keep the archer tower off the queen. But as you see, the Valks are working their way up in the northeast. Hogs are coming back around. Queen can't reach that air defense right there, but that's okay. She has enough health to be able to get through this last archer tower, and the hogs are making their way back through. So really cool attack right here. It was very reminiscent of some of the older attacks before the healer queen walk was so popular. Some of the old like Reddit troopers and like the Foozy attacks that really, I remember watching the TRL EWCA war when the first time I saw a queen walk, or what I would say was the queen walk, right? And he used a golem to tank halfway through. It literally blew my mind. I never thought the queen could get that much work, but very cool attack here to T, utilizing or not utilizing healers to have more troop space, but 16 Valks. Next attack coming down. See, he also had on a 9.5. He had a 6-star war. Red also took out a 9.5. Coming down to 6 though, we're gonna see Wiggum, one of our Town Hall 9s, going in on their 9.5, and he's gonna do just a strong little GoVaHo right here. Gonna go ahead and get the lure. And he doesn't have healers for the queen wall. He doesn't have a queen walk, sorry. He's just going to bring in the GoVaHo from the southwest side over here. Goes ahead and starts making that funnel, and then going to send in the golem. That's going to pull the CC over as well. He's hitting it at a pretty good spot right here where he doesn't have too many point defenses to worry about while taking out the CC. Other golem's going to come in, and he's going to go ahead and wall breaker. Queen was a little bit late for my taste. You could have gone ahead and been working on that lava hound, but that's okay. There go the Valks and the king right behind. Pups is being cleaned up here by the queen. 3 wizards in his pocket as the healers and everything are working their way around. A couple little sprinkle hogs right there on the right there by the Valks to help them get through the point defense a little bit quicker. Once they're through, he can go ahead and drop his wizards. I'm not positive if he did or not. I thought he did. Over there in the west, but he didn't. Queen goes down. Hogs are coming in from that top side. I probably would have dropped some sprinkle hogs down here on this cannon to save the queen, but he did not. Didn't matter anyway because he had so many hogs up at the end. These hogs are working their way around. As you see, they're perfectly tanked right here. Once they get through and they're going to be on their own again, he's going to drop in the rest of the hogs just all in a big bunch on these last defenses, taking out that baby cannon on the east side as they're going to make their way down. Does have one more heal for the hogs. They're going to make their way through this Tesla farm. Half the Teslas are on a golem, so that's really going to help him. Hit a giant bomb right there, but they are pretty well tanked, so as they get through that Tesla farm, he's going to drop that last heal. Oh, I remember watching this live. I don't know why he waited so long for that heal. I guess he was worried about a giant bomb behind this archer tower. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, in my opinion. Goes ahead and drops a heal where he should have already had it down 10 seconds ago. But they're going to work their way through anyway and be able to take out the mortar and the cannon and then work their way back around for cleanup. King working his way in the core. Wizard over there on the west side. Just going to be that CC to go in the middle, which we were definitely concerned about watching it live. But as you see, the hogs are going to take out this dark elixir drill and then path over to the middle to be able to take that out. So very nice attack here to Wiggum. A fresh hit on their 9.5 from our 9. So very impressive there. Cool stuff. Next attack, going down to number 8, we have Sepulcher, who's kind of become he's on these recaps a lot, I should say, doing the same attack every single time, pretty much. The only difference is sometimes he has 2 jumps and sometimes he only has 1. But he's going to do a little queen walk over here on the north side, walking around. Golems are all going in over there on the right. He's able to get a jump down that's really going to open up a lot of the base right there. Really pretty jump. And King sort of starts walking around. Luckily, he does go back in. Once he's going in, he's going to send all his Valks in. Queen doing her thing up there in the north. Probably could have foregone that rage. She doesn't have any point defenses on her when he's on that King. But it ends up being alright anyway. She's going to still have that rage on her when she steps up for the enemy queen, so very nice there. That P.E.K.K.A. trying to do some work on his Valks, but the Valk's just too quick. It does get 1 hit there, it looks like, but they're in the heal, so they're going to get, the rest are going to get healed back up as they're making their way around. Really kind of not the best pathing going over there with the queen. Luckily, they are staying fully alive. Queen is fully alive right here, so they're essentially tanked. And then once they get over to the west side over here, he's going to start sending in his hogs. Does have that Tesla farm right there, which is going to do some damage to his Valks and potentially his hogs as well. But luckily, everything is coming in at perfect timing here. Queen is... oh, she barely stays alive right here. Very lucky that she only has that 1 point defense on her. And she's going to take out the Expo and continue working her way around. The hogs do die right there, but really because that queen stayed alive, it saved the raid, because she's sitting right now with nothing on her. If she had had 1 point defense on her even, it probably would have been a different story, as then she steps up and has 2 point defenses on her. But she's going to walk her way around, take out that other Tesla. Actually, she goes through a wall right here in a second. Watch her, watch her. She's going around. Oh, never mind. I'm going to take out that wall right there. But it didn't really matter. Golem and minion get through anyway, so... very nice attack here to Sepulcher. Yeah, those attacks like that with the open queen walk GoVaHos, they just have a lot of things that can go wrong, but somehow the Valks always are able to pull it through, or very often anyway. That was a fresh hit also, so very, very nice to see from Sepulcher, getting some top fresh bases knocked out, or top bases knocked out fresh, I should say. Here we have Sigma going in with a little shattered GoHo. And he's going to... oh, he actually does bring Valks in the CC to help take out that queen. Gonna have the jump out the backside, and you'll see it's able to pretty much get all these double giant bombs. This was a cleanup, so he knew where everything was. Gonna get that heal down over the first giant bomb. Other hogs all coming in on the backside. 2x. And they're making their way across the side. He's going to have 1 more heal covering those wizard towers. They're going to be perfectly healed up coming out of the back side of that. So it's basically just going to be the Expo left. Still has King and Queen ability. King did walk, but doesn't really matter that much. Has 3 hogs in the pocket at this point. So he's probably going to drop those on the mortar, if I would assume anyway. But those other hogs are going to be able to take out that Expo and take out the Tesla. It looks like they're going to have enough. And luckily that King is on his archers, not on his queen. So the enemy queen, or he's going to take out that enemy king before it's able to kill his queen, so she'll still be alive for cleanup. Yeah, it still does have those 3 hogs in the pocket. Just going to use those for cleanup, working their way around here, waiting on those last defenses to go down. Wizards doing their thing, King doing his thing. Nice cleanup here. Very nice attack here from Sigma. The rest of the hogs just working their way across the back side of this base. Cool stuff, though. Next attack, coming down here to 16. We have Tom going in, and Tom doing a Queen Walk LaLoon. Yeah, we had a ton of Valk attacks this war. I'm starting to more avoid the Valk attacks on the recaps just because they all kind of look the same. But he's going to do a Queen Walk LaLoon. As you see, when he's going to wall breaker into that compartment, he's able to get 2 air defenses and the Queen and a sweeper. So really, that's just going to be huge. So once she's in there, he's going to drop the rage on her. Unfortunately, she does encounter the CC at a bad time because it has the king on her, but it's okay. With the rage and then dropping the poison to help the pup kill, it ends up not being such a big deal. But she's going to take out the queen, take out those pups. Look at that wizard, though. That's one thing that's really lucky. The way he did, he stepped up, took out the pups, and then went all the way east, continues to walk around. He's going to be pretty much fully tanked right here as the queen... Oh, actually does have the cannon on him, but still is able to take out the archer tower and help the queen out. The loons are coming in just really quickly here with these hastes. Does have that Tesla farm, which could potentially give him trouble with the sweeper there, but having the extra haste, that is really going to help his loons all get over there. That last hound does pop, but he just has too many loons up at this point, and they're able to get to that Tesla farm, and then he has more loons up here for cleanup, as his king is basically just walking around here, around the edge of the base for cleanup, and his queen is in the middle being able to take out some stuff. There is a troll Tesla up there, probably a double giant bomb around it, but still, very nice attack for being fresh. Probably if he had hit it and known the Tesla was there, he would have dropped a loon on it, but... I don't want to show this tag, actually. Next tag going down to 18 is Holy Stogie, doing a GoVaHo, and this is a really cool attack. It was a cleanup attack, so he knew where the double giant bombs were, and the double giant bomb is going to be between the Expo and the mortar up in the northwest, sorry, and I just want to mention that because watch his hog deployment after everything is down. So his queen is going to do a little, I guess she actually is going to walk in, never mind. Actually, no, I guess she's going to walk around. Has the heal in there for the Valks. They're able to take out that little Tesla farm, and just watch this hog deployment. So the hogs are going to come in from the side and also from the northwest, and this is going to be perfect right here because this one little pack is going to trip a giant bomb right here. So having them under heal means that the other ones are going to trip the other giant bomb, but they're under heal, so it doesn't really matter, right? A little unfortunate that they tripped him on the way out of the bomb, but they were fully tanked right here. So as he gets this last heal down on the west side, our east side, everything is completely tanked. Or everything is completely under heal. And there's only one giant bomb left on the map, so it really is just a very nice hog pathing attack. I mean, almost reminiscent of a Town Hall 8 style attack, where you're just going to rely on hog pathing to take out the giant bomb, or potentially double giant bombs, whatever. But yeah, I mean, just a very cool attack here from Stogie. He took it out in like a minute 30 seconds too, so really cool stuff to see. Next attack, coming down here to 24, we're going to have Anvil going in with a mass Valk attack. And as you see, he does have 17 Valks plus 1 in the, or plus 3 in the CC, however many are at Town Hall 9. He's just going to wall breaker in right there. Luckily, the queen does jump out. I thought she was going to stay in that compartment. All the Valks are going in right now, just completely en masse. They're going to rip through that golem. This was a fresh hit also, by the way. And rip through that Tesla farm and continue working their way around the south. He isn't even worrying about any hogs, just nothing, only relying on his Valks at this point. Queen is walking around, which is actually going to help him out. And he's going to have 2 heals for these Valks. He's just watching their pathing at this point. Does have that giant bomb they hit right there, but not enough point defense on him to really worry about it. King and a couple Valks are going to take out that east compartment, going to drop in a wizard to support over there. And he's going to use this heal in the south, and he's actually taking advantage of the walls, is what he's doing. So the walls are going to slow down the Valks, and so by dropping that heal there, he's basically keeping the Valks in the whole time. Because if they're just in free space, they're going to get outside the heals too quickly, and they're not going to be fully healed back up. But see, same thing here. He gets that heal where it's just covering that back wall. Well, they're going to go through that wall, but, well, I guess they split. But they're just going to be completely healed up at this point. So he's literally taking advantage of the walls and not having any jumps for the Valks, which is really cool stuff on these mass Valk attacks. They are going to work their way, just this northwest compartment up here, but he has like 6 or 7 Valks still alive, still has king ability. So as the king busts through that wall right there, it's going to be GG. He just has an archer in the pocket for cleanup, but it doesn't really matter. Just has that mortar on the outside and the builder hut. and that wizard is going to be able to reach around. I don't know what this western wizard is doing on this wall. But the king's going to take out that cannon, and the wizards are going to do their thing for a nice triple here. Nice fresh triple here from Anvil. And it's just a matter of watching where your Valks are going on those attacks. Next attack, coming down to 26, we have the Clan Warrior, aka Sophie, going in on their number 26, doing a Shattered LaLoon. This is a fresh attack, and as you'll see, she's just going to wall breaker here in the east, going to make a nice wide funnel, going to get both heroes in, and she's actually going to jump, and I want to say she didn't mean to connect this little middle open compartment, because the queen can reach the air defense and the sweeper, so I want to say that she was just going to rely on that. Unfortunately, the way she drops her jump, she does open it up, but as you'll see, well, maybe she did mean to do it, I don't know. But the wizards are going to be the only thing to step over there anyway, and they're able to take out the king and the sweeper, so kind of fortunate there. But queen is going to step up, the CC is already down, enemy queen is already down. Taking out the sweeper, king is going to get through to get to that backside compartment, take out 2 wizard towers, which can be pretty bad on LaLoons, especially on the cleanup side. As those wizards are taking out that air defense right there, and then step over to take out the sweeper. One more hit, and then going to go for the king. Well, actually doesn't take out the king, but still. King is going to go to the middle at this point. The flight is coming in on the north side up there. Probably would have started on the west side if I was her, just because, well, she didn't know there was a Tesla farm there. But sometimes a Tesla farm can be good to end on because it'll pop your hounds that aren't popped, and having them pop early can be a bad thing. See, because it has three Teslas on it right there. Luckily, those loons were enough to get to the Tesla farm, as these are all coming back on the west side. 2 more haste in the pocket at this point, as she's going to drop those on the west side and the south down here to be able to path all the way back through. She's actually holding on to that last haste. Oh, she double haste right there. I don't know if she meant to do that, but lots of loons still alive at this point, as they're going to make their way to the south. I didn't notice those defenses down there. Does have some minions working away in the north, doing some cleanup, and the king going up there as well, which is pretty nice. They're going to path around and be able to take out the rest of this base. Very nice fresh hit here from the Clan Warrior. Slow cleanup on the loons. It really makes you miss the 30 seconds. Because hogs are quick on cleanup and you're able to get some wizards down right behind it. Rip. Rip LaLoon. Still seeing him though. So now looking at the stats, as I already mentioned what it came down to, is because we had that Town Hall 10 triple, which made them have to be a little too aggressive at the end, and it just ended up working out in our favor. But we were able to clear all the 9s, got 1 Town Hall 10 triple, and left 2 on the board, but there were only 3 Town Hall 10s. A Tony Realm coming in again, doing his 2-star thing, taking out the top guys, which is very nice, and very cool stuff. They did have those 5 bases that were 2-starred, our 3 Town Hall 10s and 2 Town Hall 9s. All attacks used, so yeah. 100% participation for Elder or something, I don't know. Very nice attack here to whiz on her face, and hopefully we'll see y'all actually again in the future with, a full squad, because obviously when your top Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 11s are gone, it's a completely different war. But anyway, thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks to Wiz on her face for the war. It was a great war, guys. Thanks for everybody who was watching the stream as well. Anyway, take care, guys. Peace.